New research by the Department of Family and Protective Services gives us a look into just how many children are victims of abuse. Across all 4 counties, there were more than 3,000 reports of child abuse or neglect just this year in the valley. And while the cases have been decreasing in the past 2 years, the departments say the numbers are still too high. CBS 4's Abril Preciado went to a children's advocacy center here in the valley. And Abril, what are they doing to help victims of abuse?
Nicole, those I spoke to today say it's not just about taking care of children, but also making sure that the people in their life, like parents and child care providers, are equipped to see the signs and help out potential victims.
As of right now, there are more than 3,000 cases of child abuse and neglect reported in the Rio Grande Valley. With these high numbers, child care facilities are making sure caregivers are trained well enough to identify signs of abuse.
There's protocols. The state mandates that you report child abuse to the child abuse hotline. The child care facilities usually have a policy around what are the next steps and how to move forward.
Mandy Kimball is the Director of Public Policy for the Texas-based Children at Risk program and says the signs of abuse go beyond bruises. Common signs include kids being uncomfortable to physical touch, avoiding eye contact, and isolation. But Kimball also says they work with parents on how to interact with their children and how to discipline without taking it too far.
Know how to interact with the children age appropriately. They have acquired a skill to be one-on-one and engaging those kids age appropriately to modify behavior. It's not discipline, it's teaching them how do you respond to this situation.
Gabriel Garcia, Community Outreach Coordinator at Maggie's and Monica's House, an advocacy center in Cameron County, says there is also a healing process for children who have been abused.
This is never a silent issue, and that we're talking about it openly. No matter how uncomfortable it may feel, it's an issue that needs to be openly discussed, not for our sake, but for our children's sake.
Part of the training that is required for child care providers includes attending seminars and taking courses on child abuse. You can report suspected child abuse by calling 1-800-252-5400 or make a report online at texasabusehotline.org. In the studio, Abril Preciado, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.